everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of my new series here on the Vochek experience that I like to call Exploring History. And of course, idiots are still always us. I'm still always the idiot no matter what, so... But anyway, for this first episode, we are here in my hometown, where I also live, still. We are at the Tunnels Park and Museum in Gallitzin, PA, home of the famous Gallitzin Tunnels. I figured this would be a good place to start, particularly since I do live in Gallitzin, and Gallitzin has some really good history, especially with the Gallitzin Tunnels. Now, I, throughout my entire life, have been here looking, from the bridge, overlooking the tracks and the tunnels. I've seen many a trains go by, and I, know the sites of the Gallitzin Tunnels very well. And of course, growing up, I didn't really know that they were particularly famous. Not until I got into like middle school and stuff like that, when you start learning about the Allegheny Portage Railroad and stuff like that, that I realized that these tunnels do have some history to them. So I did a little bit of researching before I, came to start doing this video. There was one thing that I found out that I had no idea about, and that has to do with the Civil War. I knew that there was history with these tunnels with World War II, but I had no idea that it had a little bit of history with the Civil War, which I'll get into here, pretty soon. But before I go on and start rambling on and talking about the history of the Gallitzin Tunnels, I want to apologize first. The fact that it is a little bit of a windy day and it's a little chilly out, so if you're hearing wind and stuff muffling what I'm saying, I'm sorry about that. With me working full-time and doing this on the side, it's kind of hard to get times together on really good days to do this, but I also know that you guys have been anticipating this kind of thing on my channel for a while, and I figured since I'm off today, I might as well get into it. So with that, let's get into the history. I hope you don't mind me having my iPad here, because it's where I have most of my notes, and I can't always remember, a lot of things, especially, I read them, and then sometimes they just I know it, but I don't know it. I can't recall it off the top of my head, so I'm doing notes. The Gallitzin Tunnels was an engineering triumph and an essential step in conquering the steep grades of the Allegheny Mountains by railroad. Combined with the Horseshoe Curve, which I do want to vlog at some point as well, the Gallitzin Tunnels made the idea of a Pennsylvania main line, geez, I can't read, railroad a reality. Construction began on the first Gallitzin Tunnel in 1849 under the direction of engineer Thomas Seabrook and contractor Thomas Rudder. The work was done by 400 Irish immigrants from County Cork. During construction, progress was plagued by such problems as water and unstable 4-foot vein of coal surrounded by weak shale and clay. Eventually, almost the entire tunnel needed to be arched for safety. Upon its completion on January 21st, 1854, the Gallitzin Tunnel was the final link in completing the mountain division of the Pennsylvania Railroad. With the addition of a second tunnel in 1904, the mainline rail system was expanded to 4 tracks to Pittsburgh. Twice, the Pennsylvania Mainline Railway was threatened because of its crucial role in the transportation of troops, supplies, and materials for defense of our nation. During the Civil War, a Confederate raid plotted unsuccessfully to destroy the tunnel. Now that I did not know at all. But during World War II, a clandestine German mission had plans to destroy the tunnels as well, but the operation failed when the German agents were captured off the Atlantic coast. That part I did know. I just did not know about the Civil War connection. And I love the Civil War. It's one of my favorite eras in American history, not because of the war itself, but because of the history behind it. I've always been interested in Civil War stuff. But in 1995, they decided to close the one tunnel down, and for the other tunnel, they expanded it and made it bigger so that it could accommodate the double-decker trains that were coming through now. And so when they shut the other tunnel down, they decided to leave it alone as the way it was back when it was built, for the historical aspect of it. Now, they did seal it off so you can't go and wander in the tunnel, which of course, if I, was able to, I would, but, not like I get caught. In the same sense, if I was able to get down closer to the tracks and closer to the tunnels themselves, I would. But me being a little paranoid, my luck, I'd probably get caught. And I really don't want to get caught. But it is what it is. Now, as it says in the name of the park that we're at, the Tunnel Park Museum, there is also a museum here where you can go and check out some awesome history of the town and of the tunnels, and especially the railroad. But unfortunately, I can't really do that right now because it is still closed for the season. From what I understand, it will open sometime in May. So, who knows? Gallitzin Tunnels Part 2. Also, they have a caboose that they restored that's also part of the museum that you can actually go inside and look in there and look around. But unfortunately, along with the museum, that is also closed right now. But yeah, I think once the museum and the caboose opens, I think we're going to do a part 2 of these Gallitzin Tunnels. And as I've been here filming, I've seen 3 trains go past already, and quite a few people overlooking the bridge down onto the tunnels and to the tracks to watch them. It's one thing I can always say about Gallitzin. You can always see people watching for those trains. So with that, that's going to about do it for this first episode of Exploring History on the Vochek Experience. I hope you like this new series as it gets off the ground. I know there's probably going to be some hiccups here and there, and I know, me rambling on and everything, bound to be issues with that too. But hopefully I'll get better as it goes on, because I have a ton of places that are close by here that I want to go explore and research and bring to you on this channel and onto this series. If there are any places that you would like me to see, please let me know. Any kind of feedback is always appreciated in the comments. And if you do suggest a place for me to go and check out, please don't be alarmed if it takes a while for me to get there. Like I said, I work a full-time job and I do this on the side, so I may not get to it right away, but rest assured I will get to it at some point. But like I said, that's going to about do it for this video. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of future videos. And if you want to support this channel, check out Patreon. That link is down below. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, the link for that is also down below. And TikTok, you can follow me there. That link is down below. Twitter, you can follow me there. That link is down below too. And Facebook, you can check me out there. That link is also down below. And if you're looking for some merch, I got that too. Check out my online store. That link is down below as well. But with that, I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you enjoyed this little history about the Gallitzin Tunnels, and I will see you all in the next one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.